it's always good to win a derby, but especially when it lifts you up into the top 6.
Yeah, look, it's always a good game for the fans, for the calendar. It was a massive game. We've come here twice and we've won both games, so really pleased with that. It's not an easy place to come. It's not an easy place to come, but to come and perform like we did tonight, again, massive team effort, not just from the players that started, from the subs, but we made it difficult for ourselves. Football's the best game in the world, and that's the reason why. 3-0 cruising, probably two of the sloppiest goals we've conceded all season. Sleeping at the back post, not clearing it, and then Farrell not using his right foot, and I think he just wanted to make the game exciting. So disappointing 2 goals to concede, but after that I thought we could have killed the game off so many times. And yeah, it took Garang to come on at the end and just kill the game off. But yeah, really pleased with the performance. Well disciplined. Our team was well disciplined, and yeah, really solid performance, professional performance.
What was your view of the no goal ruling?
There's no goal. It was a two-handed pushing. Kyrol's back. If he doesn't push him, Kyrol heads the ball. So again, VAR's there for a reason, and yeah, it was clear from the live action. It was a push on his back. So yeah, bit of excitement.
And what was your view at the end of the game there when Daniel Penner got sent off, that incident?
Yeah, I'd be disappointed if that was one of my players. To be honest, it was an elbow in the face. He was, he probably could have been sent off before for shouting and swearing at the officials. But he's a quality player, and to be honest, they've relied on him all season to create and score goals for him. And I think tonight he got frustrated. So yeah, look, young Steely, a young player from the academy, took an elbow to the face. Disappointing, and I know he's elbowed someone a couple of weeks ago at Perth. He got 1 game ban, which you don't want to see anyone getting sent off. But yeah, that was crazy, and they'll miss him because he's their best player.
No worries, thanks, Nick.
Joey.
Yeah, Monty, first things first, congratulations on the win. Pretty much the first 19 minutes until Mauritius' goal, you really had to batten down the hatches and survive an early onslaught. Did you anticipate that coming in, that the Jets would start a million miles an hour, and if you could absorb that, you'd be well placed?
Yeah, look, they had to win the game. All the pressure was on them at home, needing to win the game, and I said to the boys, it's we're going to have to probably weather a storm. They chuck a lot of bodies forward. We've been talking about this new brand of football all season. They have a lot of the ball. They have possession of the ball, but I think Birighetti's goal was really tested, and even on the counter-attack a couple of times we looked dangerous. And yeah, look, Mauritius' goal is top class, and I thought from that moment on we cruised. Another 2 goals, 3-0 at half-time. We knew they were going to come out second half, but to be honest, we gave them 2 goals. We gave them 2 goals, really sloppy goals from us. But that's what brings fans in the stadium, and not that you want it as a coach, but I thought after that, like I said, it was just a matter of time before we killed the game off. And Jason could have had 3 or 4 or 5 goals tonight, but he just couldn't manage to get that hat trick. I was waiting for him to get that and take him off, but in the end, I took him off and put Garang on, and yeah, look, he's a special talent, and he comes on again today, and not long after he's on, he kills the game off for us. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that, and yeah, more than deserved to win the game.
I mean, you've been involved in quite a few of these F3 derbies over the years, Monty. Where does this rank? Is this one of the best you've ever been involved in, just in terms of entertainment value alone?
I thought my first game in the A-League was the 2-1 win here, start of the season, 2-0 up, and we conceded a poor goal there. So that will always remain in my memory as my first A-League game to come to the Jets and take 3 points. But look, that was a good game. I remember it because we were cruising at 3-0 and we made it exciting. And yeah, like I say, it was a good game of football. I'm sure a lot of people enjoyed that, and we want more fans in the stadium. And I thought the fans were for both sets were good tonight. And there's a bit of passion between the benches and the team, and that's what you want. You want to see that in a derby. Fortunately for them, it boiled over and they get the best player sent off. So yeah, we go away with a couple of knocks, and we got a week before we play Western now at home.
I mean, in terms of a rivalry, and I'll admit my culpability here as a Melburnian, but do you think we don't talk about it enough compared to the Sydney Derby and the Melbourne Derbies, this rivalry between the Jets and Mariners?
Yeah, of course. We're 2 of the smallest clubs. Obviously, the Jets have a good budget. They brought in a lot of players at the start of this season, some good visa boys. But yeah, maybe because we're not 2 of the biggest clubs in the league, we don't get talked about. But I think on entertainment value tonight, we were as good as anyone. And yeah, I thought the fans were great tonight. But But yeah, that's what the league needs. It's been a difficult season for everybody with so many different challenges and obstacles. But I think now it's coming to the point at the end of the season. I think I always believed that you deserve to be where you end up at the end of the year, and we had a target to get to the FFA Cup final. We fortunately missed out on. We had a target like everybody to get in the top 6. So we'll give everything we can to make that a reality. And I think if we do, we're confident against anybody.
And just talking about coming towards the end of this season, I mean, the obvious comparison for your side is the team from last year. And last year, there were a bit more defeats as the season wound down, maybe a bit of fatigue. Whereas this campaign, you're really finishing with a wet sail. I think you've only lost 1 of your last 11. What do you think that's down to? What are you improving as this season goes on?
I think you can't even talk about last season and this season, 2 totally different seasons. Last season, very little money spent in the league. I thought the quality was probably the lowest it's been my time in Australia. You only got to look at players like the Fonja who are playing over in India. So I think it's very, very hard to look at the league last year and this year, 2 totally different leagues. And I think 3 times the investment this year in, not us, but some of the teams in terms of their playing budgets and what they spent on players. So I think the quality this season's been very good. Obviously, it's been stop-start, but you've got to look at our team. It's a completely different team. It's a lot of young players in there. Last year, we lost to Luke Wall, who was a top scorer, along with Matty Simon, who's unfortunately been injured all year. So we lost 2 of the top scorers in the team. Ruan Tonic as well. Unfortunately, he's had injuries and stuff as well this year. But we're a very young team. But I've worked with these boys in the MPL and NYL for a couple of years, and I believe in them fully. And I think they've shown everyone this year they're not young players, they're A-League players, and the A-League players for the Mariners, and we're proud to have them. And I think off the bench again today, Steely came in outstanding, won every tackle. Marcos came on and gave us that bit of fire, and Garang, and Lewis Miller as well, coming back from what was a harsh red card against Wanderers. So yeah, totally different seasons, different leagues for me, and look, it is what it is. You can only give your best, and I think we've been on a good run, but we've got 3 games to go. We don't take anyone lightly. It's going to be 3 tough games, but we'll approach every game the same, and that'll be to go in and win the game.
I mean, it must reflect pretty well on your side then. I mean, you're talking about all these other sides tripling their investment. You guys obviously haven't, but you're still there or thereabouts. Yeah,
look, again, money's never won a game on a piece of paper. Teams win games, and I thought tonight you saw a real team effort. Not only tonight, Wellington, West Sydney Wanderers 2-0 down. Crazy VAR decision to come back 2-2. 3 tough places to go. Wanderers, Wellington, first game in front of 20,000, and a Newcastle derby. So, it's not been an easy run, but these young boys have grown every week, and their experience that they've had to come through sticky spells as well, I think is testament to them and the mentality that they've got.
Just last one from me, mate. You've got a 7-day break now. Any fitness or injury concerns coming out of this one?
Yeah, look, I think Nizzy got a knock on his calf, a little bit of a cork. Harry took an elbow to his face. He's got a bit of a sore cheekbone, so hopefully that's nothing too serious. But yeah, look, there's a couple of knocks again tonight. It's a derby. There's some good tackles, a little bit of silliness at the end. But it's a derby. You want passion. I've seen derbies in the past where there's no passion, and I think tonight you saw that. 2 teams wanting to win the game, but it's 3 points for us. It's important 3 points.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.